Today I'm going to discuss about the array. Array actually is used to store the elements which is of the fixed type. The type should be same. So it could be either a string, it could be either character, it could be either integer. So the type should be same. That is the first thing. That is the first constant of the array. The second problem with the array is that it could store only the fixed amount of the size. It could store either 100, it could store either 50. So that size need to be defined. So these are the two limitations with the array, and that's why we are going to use the array, because we have to store when we are sure that it's 100 names. That, for example, in a class we want to store 100 names, 120 is going to be registered in the class, and we know that the size is not going to increase more than 100. So we create an array of 100 size of that particular class, because we already know in the beginning only that the size of the class we are not going to increase more than 100. So if we create any array of 100 size, so that is going to fulfill my needs. So that time we are going to use the array. So array is going to store the type which is of the fixed type, and second, it stores the datas. It stores the data which had the limit of the size. The size. So there is two things. One is the data type which should be fixed, and second, the size should be limited. So let me create one array which is of the integer type. Then I'll create one array with of the string types. And there are two ways to create array. I'll show you that also in this video. And one more thing, that if you see this video, na, then apart from this video, you don't need to go anywhere to see the other videos, because this will cover the entire of the array. So let me show you how int actually works. So we need to create int array. A is equal to new of, no, is equal to curly braces. So this is going to store the array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it is. Now here, this is the name of the array. A is the name of the array. This is of type int, and the size I have fixed it. So what is size? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The size is of 5 because it starts from 0, and 0 is the index. Okay, now if I want to print, let's suppose if I want to print it. So if I want to print a of what? A of 1. So what it should print? It should give 2, right? Because a of 1 is 2, it is 0, it is 1 position. So a of 1 is 2. So it is giving 2. Fine. Now let's go for the string type of array. A string, I have given the type. First is the type, then the name of the string, and then the string which is going to be stored. So if I store here C D E N R, and then because it is string, it should be in the double inverted comma. It should be in the double. Okay, last comma is extra, so let me remove it and I'll give the semicolon. So this is about the b, and if I want to print any of the value, so if I want to print array of b of index 3, so what is that? Let me see it. Yes, it is 3, right? So 0, 1, 2, 3, R. It is R. The third one is when I'm going to store a character here. So for the character store, let me make some string first. So string fruit name, fruit is equal to apple. So this is my string. Okay, let me break into this into the character and store into the character array. So type is character array, and data type is he already has defined in this, right? So type is, let's suppose t, and then because fruit is of a string type, so let me convert into the array. So there is one ready-made method in the Java that is called the two-char array. Two-char array. What two-char array will do? It will convert this string apple into the character array and store into the D element. And how will I get it? So to get it, just have one for loop where I am going to get D, and D is of what type? D is of a string character type, right? So character of what? Mm, character of I want it should it is of type character, right? And so let me make it as G, and from where it, one minute, from where I'll get this value? I'll get this value from D, right? Now I want to print this. So if I want to print this, then it should be sys out of what? G. And this is a clue. Okay, one minute. So this is for the for loop is closed now. This is for the method, and again this is for the class. Now why this? Hmm, fruit is changed to the two char array. That is fine. Character D is equal to fruit dot e. This is also fine. Now what is the error? Okay, so string is the fruit, and I stored apple here. In the character, I have converted the fruit to the two char array, and I stored into the D. This line is correct actually. Now why it's throwing an error that needs to be checked. Okay, and one minute. This is why this is not required. Uh, no, this is fine. Now actually it goes to this and that. Let me print it. Let me print it. Okay. Let me this two are printed. Right? So that's why it is not 1 minute. Okay. Now let me run it again. Fine. It is breaking all the apple. Now if I want to show it on the single line, then what I'll do? I'll make a backslash t, only single inverted comma. So it will now show apple on a single line instead of creating a new line. I think it is not saved, I guess. So this is not closed. So let me run it again. Oh, why this line is not required? Fine. So now the apple is coming to the same with the help of tab. Now the question is here is the size is fixed. I am giving the size fixed everywhere with the integer, with the string, with the character, and I am storing it in some of the variable here A, here B, and here I am using DE and G for storing getting the output. So everywhere I am using one variable to store the array, and array the data type should be fixed. Now if instead of 1 2 3 4, because if it is integer, if I do it C, it will throw an error because it is going to accept only the same data type. So that is the one thing. Second, if I give the size and if I increase the size more than that, then it will throw an array which is called the index out of bound exception. Array index out of bound exception because it is more than the size of the array that you have given. So this is all about the array. Please let me know in the comment that if you have any issues regarding the array. Thanks.